I wish I could show you what's behind here, but I can describe. I've seen over a dozen Ferraris, Lamborghinis, a Bugatti, Lotus, several G-Wagons. These are just some of the assets the government has seized from fraudsters who have taken your taxpayer dollars and bought some of these ill-gotten gains. LA's top federal prosecutor, Bill O'Saley, showed us around this U.S. Marshals warehouse.
It should offend every American taxpayer that these people are taking advantage of the system and enriching themselves.
These items had been owned by Paul Randall, who pleaded guilty to wire fraud this year in one of the largest Medi-Cal fraud cases in California history.
He submitted above $270 million worth of claims to the state of California through Medi-Cal. He was paid $170 million.
$170 million of hard-earned tax dollars.
That's correct. And what's most egregious about this is it was basically no questions asked. He basically exploited a loophole in the state's processing system.
That loophole, court records show, meant healthcare providers got reimbursed for prescription drugs that were not medically necessary and often not even given to patients. But where did all the stolen money go? Authorities say it paid for Kobe Bryant game-worn sneakers, baseball cards of Jackie Robinson and Mickey Mantle.
Very expensive taste, very rare, near mint condition, collectible sports cards purchased with taxpayer dollars.
O'Saley also showed us Randall's home, one of 7 properties he owned.
Let me tell you what a piece of work this Randall guy was. He's got 6 prior convictions for fraudulent conduct, and he was out on bond waiting sentencing when he started this new scheme.
He was effectively on bond when he
Yes.
decided to defraud $170 million more.
Yes, it's crazy.
Who's responsible for the breakdown of the system?
Obviously, there's a breakdown in the criminal justice system. If this guy was able to have 6 convictions and never did any real prison time.
We turned up a private driveway,
He was living like a king off of us.
climbing into an exclusive corner of Orange County.
It's 8 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms.
Randall faces up to 30 years in federal prison. He didn't want to talk to us for the story. The federal government will try to recover some money by auctioning his assets. But O'Saley warns, in other cases, they can't get back the money.
We see a lot of that money leave the country quickly. And once the money leaves the country, it's much more difficult, if not impossible, for us to trace it or recover it.
Investigating government fraud is a priority for Haywood Talcove. He's been warning officials about scams for 2 decades.
U.S. taxpayers lose $1 trillion a year to these criminal groups.
Where's it going?
It goes to Russia, it goes to China, it goes to Nigeria, it goes to Romania, and it's never to be seen again.
By his estimate, of that $1 trillion, roughly 70% ends up in the hands of transnational criminal gangs.
Taxpayers are funding transnational criminals who are using this money for horrible things: child trafficking, drugs, threats to our democracy.
Cars, cards, compounds. This is what fraud looks like after it's already happened. O'Saley and Talcove agree.
That is why it is so important that the money never goes out in the first place.